and welcome back to BHL Cup Playoff Hockey. I'm DMP_10, and alongside me for this game is nobody. Unfortunately, Jason had to leave. But it's game number 2 of the BHL Cup Playoffs, and as you can see, the top right. As you can see in the top right, the Hollywood Hattricks lead this series 1-0 off of an overtime winner by Brandon. And how fitting was it that that overtime winner was a hat-trick goal to win it for the Hattricks in overtime. Thanks for tuning in. I'm DMP, and we're live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, amidst the Winnipeg whiteout for tonight's game, and we hope you enjoy this one. Well, the Winnipeg IceCaps are very well known, or the Winnipeg Jets are very well known for their infamous whiteout, in which every single hometown fan wears white to any home game during the playoffs for the Winnipeg Jets. As a matter of fact, the tradition originated as a response by the original Winnipeg Jets to the Sea of Red started by Calgary. And that the whiteout has followed the Jets to Winnipeg. And, well, actually the whiteout followed the original Winnipeg Jets to Phoenix, now known as Arizona. But it has come back as the Winnipeg Jets have once again made the playoffs, and now it's back here, and it's back here for the IceCaps now as well. Face off comes to center ice, and we are underway. Game number 2 of the first round. Brandon releases one that almost finds the net. Now Brandon again. Turning around is Berto. And he's got the offensive zone. Brandon takes it back. Carrying it back the other way now is Bird. In the offensive zone for Winnipeg. Jets goes wide with it. Played behind. Jets still with it. Putting pressure on here is TJ. Played behind the net by Jets. Sent up. Almost out of the zone, and now it is out. Played here by Bird. Brandon releases one that almost trickled in, but it does not. And back the other way comes Bird. 2-on-1. Centered, and Jets didn't receive it. Back the other way now, Brandon. Birdo. Lost it, and here comes Jets. TJ. On it once more. Lost it, and now Jets. TJ. Back into the zone, Birdo. Finding his teammate Jets. And Jets dangling around, shot! Got through, and it hit the post! Again, it's Jets. Couldn't get the release, and now Birdo does get one on net. And a delayed penalty coming up. And we're getting a bit of a lag spike here. Ref blows the whistle. And we have a bit of a lag spike here. DJ goes to the box for interference. But we will see how that affects this game. Officials obviously going to take a timeout here. figure out the TPS issue. Last time we had a TPS issue was the Winter Classic again between these two teams. But so far, Hollywood has undone what happened with them in the Winter Classic. That was a heartbreaking loss in the Winter Classic for the Hattricks, but they came back. They trailed twice in that game against the IceCaps in Game 1. As Berto scored first, the Hattricks tied it early in the second, then Berto found the back of the net at the end of the second, before Brandon tied it again, sending it to overtime, and the Hattricks won that one. We will now get the face-off. And the whistle's blown again. Don't know the reason behind redoing the face-off. Well, this time the face-off was in the wrong location. Now we reset. And Berto, with a bit of a cross check there on Flashee, wins the face-off and now goes to work. He'll wind up. Flashee pressuring, and so he can't find Jets. That shot planted into Flashee, sent on net, save there for Rams, and looking for the rebound is Berto, but doesn't get one home. Pounding, trying, and now he does center, but Jets doesn't get the shot. Jets again. Offensive zone, cleared out now. Back out the way is Bird. That one denied by Rams. Still with it, Bird. Feeding Jets. Jets pivots, but not in time to get a stick on it, and the Hattricks clear. Berto tried to play it further, and now he does. Here comes Brandon. Got through Bird, and has the zone, but Bird got a stick on it as he turned quickly to get it back. Shot there by TJ. Comes near side wide. Brandon on it again. He gets it in. Here comes Brandon. Denied by Bird. Again, Bird back the other way. Here comes Bird. Turns. Bird fires one into TJ. TJ again, and now delay penalty. We get the call as the Hattricks tag up. Brandon's going off to the box, and that's going to hurt. Interference, the call, scoreless through 3 minutes and 9. Just past the halfway point of the first period. With this game starting late, it is likely that the final game will also end up delayed. But that doesn't really matter, seeing as both of these teams are playing in that game as well. Berto lets one go, and it goes wide. Bird trying to feed Hattrick, broken up by Flashee rather. Berto again. Carrying it to the blue line. And trying to dangle around Flashee. Doesn't get a shot on net. Bird still with it. Hattrick trying to screen. But it's too late as the penalty gets killed and Brandon comes onto the ice. Fired into Rams there by Bird. Still with it, and now Brandon up the way. Here comes Brandon. Breakaway. And Bird got back in defended away. Here comes Bird. Hit alone. Scores! Rams came out aggressively to play it. Berto read it and finds the back of the net quite easily. And the IceCaps lead first. Reminder that this is only game 2. Referee now picking on Berto. And the IceCaps taking exception to it. Referees for tonight's game, Exonot and Bleasy 36. Bleasy making all the important calls. Face off won by Brandon. Brought to the near side by Jets. Brandon off the post! And it's cleared back, but not out. Now it is out. Here comes Bird, breaking in with speed. Big collision there with TJ. Back the other way is Brandon. Gets it in. Shot, score! Brandon ties it! And a quick answering tally from Brandon. Pulled it off the boards. And just got a quick shot off. Slight screen from the defenseman, as a matter of fact. Berto was in the shooting lane trying to block it, and it went just to the right of him, or to his left. And he inadvertently screened the goaltender, and the Hattricks found the back of the net with a good snipe from Brandon. Face-off win by Brandon. But swallowed by Bird. Now the Hattricks 2-on-1, or the IceCaps rather, back the other way. Still in the zone. Yes. What a little send the souvenir. Hollywood's way. Face-off win for Jets. Has it again. Brandon lost it to Jets, and maybe got a piece of that as it comes out of the zone. Brandon on it once more. And he'll just let it sit there and kill the remaining time of the period. We go to intermission 1-1. Your score. Today's official trivia fact: who was the goal scorer of the San Francisco Flight goal that won them the Season 1 championship? We'll get you the answer after the second period. Face-off win for Jets. Sent back the other way. Jets 23 in zone. Jets receive there for Rams. Berto sends one off the post. Berto sticking with it. Turns. Pulls it off the boards, trying to get it turned around. And now he's got it again. Berto gains the zone. Check on the ice with his first shift of the series. Jets. And he's going to give it up to the Hattricks. Berto back the other way, 2-on-1. Berto dangling. And a save there for Rams. Berto still on it. Fires. And a save there from Rams. Back on it again, Berto. That's one trickled through, but no one was there to pound it in. Brandon Berto again scores! 2-1 Winnipeg! And Bird going off the ice for a much-needed rest. And once again, Berto with 2 goals. He scored 2 in the first game. That's his 4th of the playoffs. And Brandon has 4 as well. 3 last game, plus the game winner last game. And we continue. Face-off win for Brandon. Berto and Jets back the other way. Brandon on it again. Hopping around like a madman. And now he gains the zone. Brandon lost it. Again, it's Berto. Excuse me, that's just 23. Brandon picks it off and he breaks in. Shot! Saved there from goalies. The rebound. Score! Tie game for Brandon! Goals back and forth here in Winnipeg. Brandon, and he wins the draw. Getting around Bird. Brandon still with it. Angling. Pressure now from defenseman Berto. Puck's on the Winnipeg bench. 2-2, 3:16 to go, second period. The IceCaps, much like in the first game of the series, score twice. Have had the lead twice. And they couldn't keep it either time. After IceCaps touch up, we get the call. It's coming in against Berto. Interference penalty. And somebody has, and the DJ here in Winnipeg accidentally activated the power play song twice. So they just stop it all together. The crowd goes silent for a moment, but now they're back into it as the puck is dropped. Coming way out is Rams, but the Hattricks have it back. Short-handed chance there from Jets. These Jets trying to pin it to the boards. Clears the zone, and Flashee sends it back in, trying to feed Brandon, but Jets gets it back. Brandon trying to get around Jets. Now Brandon sent across. Stuck away by Gorius. Flashee again. Pops it back into the neutral zone. Back across Brandon. Slipping it further up ice. Big collision there and a delayed penalty coming up. And as Flashee touches it, or rather Bird touches it, we get the call. Another power play as the IceCaps continue to be undisciplined. They've been undisciplined all season long, and that might just be one of their downfalls. Flashee and TJ, the power play in it. Face-off win for Jets. TJ turns on the dime. Flashee again. Flips it in, and as Jets hits it, you get a penalty. And so it will be a penalty shot. Or no, this is gonna go to 2-on-2 as TJ took the penalty. It's a little bit of open ice here. Face off. And back the other way. Here comes Brandon in alone. Saved by Gorist. And now back the other way. Here comes Jets. Brandon gets a stick on it, pivots it, and steers it back the other way. Shot. Got through. Score! Even strength goal for Brandon. And Hattricks have the lead in regulation for the first time in this series. What a goal by Brandon. Referee blew the whistle. Is there a possible challenge? Bird wants the penalty to end. And we're gonna have to sort things out. It was 5 seconds left. Five seconds left on the Verdo minor. Flashee will adjust his penalty to get it to 5 seconds. And there we go. Face-off win for Brandon. And now he's got the zone. Out of the box is Berto, and so now a 5-second power play for the IceCaps. And they don't do anything with it. That'll do it for the penalty. Out of the box is TJ. Here comes Bird. Got through! Score! To tie it! The IceCaps tie the game. With 1:34 to go in the second period. And we're tied again at 3. Not a power play goal, but a power play influence goal, for sure. Quick play by Bird. Just simply came in with too much speed, dangled it a little bit to get through both defenders. Split the D, I guess, if you will. Got the shot off. Shot there, score! As Rams comes out aggressively to play it. The IceCaps take the lead back. What a play from Berto. Face off once more. Won by Flashee. Berto takes it back. The IceCaps trying to get it back into the zone, and they do. But it's filtered out by Flashee. Rams again playing aggressive, and that's quite dangerous for this Hollywood Hattricks team. Granted, part of the reason is he's trying to disadvantage the 5-hole shots, one of the easiest ways to score, but he's also giving up plenty of angles, which is why the IceCaps have found the back of the net 4 times. 4 goals, all from Berto, as opposed to 3 from Brandon. Hattricks for both of those players, and once again they're proving why they're the top, why they are second and third in the entirety of this league. Couple shots there, denied by Gorist. And back the other way. Penalty coming up. And as Hattrick touches, they get the call. 15 seconds to go in the second period. So yet another Hollywood power play. If Hollywood wins this game tonight, they advance to the finals for the first time, I believe, since season 1. If the IceCaps win this game, it goes to game 3 where the Hattricks will have another chance at it. Off the post there for TJ. That'll do it for the second period. 4-3 your score. IceCaps lead. IceCaps in their first playoff run as a franchise. They're trying to get something done. The IceCaps were a brand new franchise last season. Didn't quite have the year that they wanted, and so this year is their rebound year, and boy has it looked good for them. Finishing third in the entire league and winning them and earning themselves a playoff spot, and so far performing exceedingly well against the Hollywood Hattricks. Brandon wins the draw. Goaltender wasn't even in the net. And so the Hattricks back the other way. Here's Brandon. Rebound. And a killed penalty. Brandon off the boards. Hattricks strips him. But it ends up in the Winnipeg bench. And another successful penalty kill for the IceCaps. Power play goals are rare. Face-off win for Bird. Turned around TJ. TJ tops it in. Birdo back the other way. Flashee stands up like a wall, and Rams out all the way to the hash marks to make that play. Rams has been aggressive all season long for the Hollywood Hattricks, and I'm not necessarily sure that that's the greatest idea for them. Hattrick still with it, trying to fight off the Hattricks. Cleared out by Flashee. Down the other way. The IceCaps play it again, Bird. Hattricks trail by 1. Back across. Here comes TJ. But Bird got back. TJ's still with it. Lets one go. And there to block for the IceCaps. Brandon release. Stopped by Gorez. That one got through with a late stick. Clears it away from danger. 3:07 to go. Hattricks need 1. Centered. TJ wasn't there. And now here comes Jets. In alone. Shot there. Rams makes the save. Back to the blue line. Here comes Brandon with a burst of speed. Centers. Let's one go. Score! Brandon, number 4. The Hattricks tied at 4. Brandon has been absolutely on fire for the Hollywood Hattricks. Face-off win by Brandon. Gains the zone. Trying to get around Jets. Hollywood now with a chance to take a lead again. Brandon steals it from Bird. Brings it off the board. Shot there! Gorius with a big save. Sent back in by Flashee. Jets sweeping it around. And still with it, plants it into the bench, and we get a stoppage of play. 4-4 the score, 2:16 to go, third period. Hollywood wins this, the series is over. The IceCaps win it. This game goes to winner takes all game 3. Up the way, Birdo. Now the question that I have for you is whether or not a series has ever gone 3 games in the first round. IceCaps trying to be the first team to do that. Brandon again. Can't cross the blue line. Here comes Jets. In the lone. Save there from Rams. Poked away. Shot. And it went wide. IceCaps will take it from the Hattricks who let them get it. Checked off. And now here comes Brandon. Jets stands up at the blue line. Doesn't let Brandon through. And the Hattricks have to try again. Scrum along the boards. Won by TJ. They'll battle again. Moved back in by Hattrick. Hattrick has the offensive zone. Still along the boards. Hattrick. Back in. Hattrick. Still with it. 30 seconds to go. Now Mighty Hand bringing it off the boards with his first shift. Birdo's got it back. Still with it, Bird. Hattrick can't get the shot off. Now it's cleared out of the zone. TJ. He'll let it go. TJ shoots and misses wide. And that'll do it for the third. And the answer to the trivia question earlier was DNP_10 getting the game winner. And the next trivia question of the day is which two teams have won back-to-back championships in the BHL? Which team has won back-to-back championships in the BHL? The answer to that after the game. Brandon with speed, jetting it around, shot, saved there by Gorist. Brandon again. Birdo back the other way. Picked off by TJ. Birdo it once more. Brandon has the offensive zone, but getting back in time is Bird. And he'll kick it onto the bench. Line change. A quick face-off. Big check there to get Brandon off it. Brandon gains the zone. Trying to pull it off the boards. Jets was there, and back the other way comes Bird. Lost it to TJ. Bird on it again. Brandon. Puck comes back to the blue line. Cleared out again. Bird. Lost it to Brandon. Brandon. Dangling. Centered. Still with it, Jets. Hit off it. And now it's Brandon once more. Trying to curl it around. Didn't get the chance. And now Jets the other way for Winnipeg. Jets the team captain. Birdo. And back the other way. Shot there! Score! And the Hollywood Hattricks win the series in overtime! And the players come off the bench to celebrate with Brandon. This series is over. Final score 5-4. And the Hollywood Hattricks finally have won a playoff series. Goals. Every single goal in this series comes from Brandon. A total for 8. 2 overtime winners. And now to center ice for the handshakes. Berto's still clearly not too pleased with this game. And understandable. Just a few moments ago, Berto, who did everything he possibly could, scoring 6 goals for his team. 2 in game 1 and 4 here in game 2. And the IceCaps are eliminated at the hands of the Hollywood Hattricks. Now let's hop over for an interview with the winning team, the Hollywood Hattricks. Patrick leaves.
Hello?
Hello, TJ.
Hey.
I guess I'll interview you. So,
Well, no, can we do a Flashee, EB, and Brandon as well?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate you on winning on your guys' first win of the season. Well, not of the season, but of your franchise, your first playoff series win.
Thank you.
So, I mean, you're the general manager of this team. How was it getting players, and how would you describe building this team to get you guys to where you are right now?
Well, for me, it was all about building prospects, at first, and signing a couple of key players like EDD. I think last season, and me and Flashee just wanted to really build up our defense. And then this off season, I think the trade that we made, acquiring Brandon, Hen, and Sniper was probably one of the best moves that we decided on. I'm really happy of where I've come. It's been a long way coming, but yeah, we got it done. So yeah.
Thank you for that, TJ. Now we'll go to the game winner, Brandon. In just a moment.
Hello.
Hello there, Brandon.
Hi.
You score en route to your round 1 victory. You scored a total of 8 goals.
Yep.
Tell me how you scored all of them.
It's not really the way, obviously our defense was really stellar, which gave me more opportunities to go attack. And I just feel like when I had the opportunity, I just took it. And, they had a really good team. Really, really good. And this is probably one of the hardest teams I've versed in a little bit, besides, Michigan in finals. But, this team, I feel like if they can keep the score, they could be a really good team. And I feel like they did make us work. And, yeah, now we just have to just check the night we verse in the finals.
One more question for you, and then we'll go to your team captain. How does it feel to score one, an overtime goal in third overtime, and 2, the series winner?
Yeah, I had 2 overtime goals, and it feels amazing. Honestly, the second one, I didn't even know it went in. I thought it was behind the net, and then 3 seconds, it took me a little bit to realize that I just scored because I lagged also. But, the feeling's amazing, especially since Hollywood hasn't won, I think, since season 1, and to break the streak, it means a lot coming from this organization. And we have a really good staff. Obviously, we have TJ and Flashee, so I'm very proud of this team, and I'm proud of what's going to happen in finals, whether we win or lose.
Well, thank you for that, and we wish you the best of luck on whichever team you face, whether it be the Hartford Whalers or the Michigan Hornets.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day, DMP.
Flashee is next. Hello, Flashee.
Hello, where do you want me to go? To the bench?
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your first playoff series win. I know it's very good to have that monkey off the back, and maybe you can finally get past letting in a goal in the season 1 playoffs against the San Francisco Flight.
I'm not going to let that go until we win the cup. So.
Well, you may have won this series, but and obviously that is a great accomplishment, having to score 2 overtime winning goals and relying quite a bit on Brandon. But
yeah.
But tell me, you guys have if you had a choice of your next opponent, which team would it be? Winnipeg, or the Michigan Hornets, or the Hartford Whalers?
The Hornets are a hot team, and when they have everybody show up, they're a very difficult matchup, and we've experienced that. They won the cup last year. They went undefeated in the regular season and the postseason. So if I had to pick, what would be the ideal matchup would be against Hartford. We've beat Hartford every game this season, and I feel confident we can do it again in the final. But if it's Michigan, it's going to be a tough series. We're ready for that. We just showed that we can beat a good team with 2 great players, with Umberto and Jets. So we're not afraid. We're ready to take on whoever wins the next series between Michigan and Hartford.
And as one of the players, as I already mentioned, from the Season 1 team, alongside the EB Gamer, how does it feel to be one of the oldest players in this league, and how much has this team changed over its existence?
I'm really grateful to be still be here. I've had the longest career, tied with some people, but I've had the longest career, and I feel I've actually gotten better throughout my career. I know I didn't do much damage tonight against this Winnipeg team, but I do feel that my defense has been monumental. I've stopped a lot of pucks or shots, and just my presence being on the bench, I'm helping out my teammates on the ice. So I feel I've done a lot for this team. This is my sixth season. I've been with Hattricks the entire time. We went through a huge rebuild between from season 2 to season 5. We couldn't get it done. We made the playoffs every season, but it just in the end, it always bit us in the butt. We couldn't get past the first round. But now that we've finally done that, it's like the whole rebuild process has paid off. It feels great. We're gonna go celebrate in the locker room, create a mess, and get ready for finals.
One final question for you. I have to wonder, how were you guys able to battle through the adversity that was Rams missing pretty much the entire first 2 periods of Game 1?
Man, we didn't even expect him to show up. We thought he was going to be busy, so him just showing up was a complete surprise to us. It kind of threw us off guard. But right away, we were like, we got to get him in net. We did have some miscommunication at first with Mighty going on, starting the third period. But I think we owe huge, huge gratitude to him for showing up and helping us. He was monumental in us winning this game. And yeah, just having him here, I think, was probably one of the X factors in winning this series.
Well, thank you for your time, and
Yeah.
go celebrate your win. I will be talking to Rams if I can.
All right. Thank you.
Hee hee.
We will be attempting to get an interview with Ramsosig. But in the meantime, the Hollywood Hattricks managing to finally win a playoff series. And Rams is definitely one of the parts of that serious win.
Oh, hey there.
Hello there, Evie.
Hey,
Do you
you done with the
guys
stream?
do you have Rams available or not?
We do not.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you then. Evie, I know you're one of the first goaltenders of the Hollywood Hattricks organization, and again, we're one of the original 2 players on this team.
Yeah.
Tell us your thoughts on finally being able to win a playoff series.
Man, it's been a long time in the making. We've been through probably dozens and dozens of guys, and we haven't had a group of guys like this before. This was the first group of guys to actually get the job done, and I couldn't be prouder of them.
As a goaltender yourself, as a former goaltender yourself, what did you think of Rams' play through the end of Game 1 and through Game 2?
I loved it. I loved his aggressiveness. I loved that he was not afraid to challenge them. I love that he was not afraid to challenge the puck. That's the type of goaltending that I love to see from my goalies, and I think it's a big reason why we won the game.
Well, again, you were a part of the Season 1 team,
Yep.
and you've been a part of several of these teams. I don't know that I've ever, even the series against even the final series against the San Francisco Flight, I don't know that I've ever seen a playoff series quite as exciting and quite as close as this one was. So congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
win.
Well, we never went. We didn't go to 8 overtimes in this playoff series.
But I wish you guys the best of luck, and make sure you get some rest before next weekend's finals.
All right. Thanks.
Take care. And I'll see you.
See ya. Or CPU.
It says CPU.
Hello, Jets. Can
Oh,
I
hello.
get an interview with you?
Yeah, sure.
So, obviously the results were not, were obviously not what you wanted. Losing this series, in 2 games, but I do have to say you guys did put up a pretty good fight. And tell us if you can, what changes may be coming to the Winnipeg IceCaps moving forward.
Oh, too many to count. It's gonna be a busy off season. It's gonna be a busy off season for the entire league for sure. But a lot of changes. I'm proud of our group of guys. We played hard. Got some unlucky bounces here and there, but we played hard. And that's all I could ask for them. And a win would have been nice, at least a win. But that's how it goes sometimes.
We know Berto scored a total of 6 goals in this series. Do you think you guys might have been able to do better if you didn't have to rely on Berto so much for all your scoring?
Yeah, it was all Berto the whole time. It was Berto and Brandon the whole series that just carried their teams. It was kind of crappy. I know I had a couple chances I didn't bury that need to go in if you want to win a playoff series. So definitely going to be thinking about that a lot over the off season.
Well, I know it's not the outcome you wanted, but as I've heard the saying go before, and unfortunately as a Sharks fan I'm all too familiar with it, but there's always next year. And,
Yeah.
Hopefully that prophecy comes true, that at some point this Winnipeg IceCaps team can finally hoist the BHL Cup.
Yeah, well, one day hopefully. We still got lots of time.
But thanks for taking the time to talk to us. And if you guys haven't seen, if you go over to Jet's YouTube channel, there is footage, slightly censored, but footage nonetheless from the a game season 2. That is the Hartford Whalers when Jets was still playing for them. You can catch Jets' first career BHL game against the Vancouver Orcas. If you have not seen that yet, go check it out.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this season's first round of BHL Cup playoffs. We'll be back later today in a little less than 5 hours for the other series, the Michigan Hornets versus the Hartford Whalers, and that series will determine who the Hollywood Hattricks face in the BHL Cup Finals. I've been Dean P. alongside nobody. This has been round 1 of the Hattricks at the IceCaps. Until the next round, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.